What's up, everybody? Pete the Lice Guy. So the situation here looks like you went to a clinic. They told you everyone had lice. No one had any bugs. You haven't treated yet. They say they got it all. You were unsure. You went to another lice clinic. They told you you never had it. You called the other lice clinic. They told you you had buyer's remorse and hung up on you. Nothing surprises me in the lice industry. So here's how it all goes down. When you get head lice, you get a big bug. When a kid, in most cases, generally a kid's going to get lice, they're going to bring it home. Lice do not start spreading right away. They don't start spreading until you're 3, 4, and 5 weeks into it. So when you first get lice, you get the fertile female. She comes over, she starts laying the eggs. Those eggs will hatch in 7 to 8 days. That female, from the time they're laid as a nit till the time they die is roughly 31 to 35 days. She's going to die off. Those nits hatch. When they hatch, they cannot start reproducing until day 20, 21. So there's a good 2 weeks that those bugs will grow up until they reach adulthood. When they reach adulthood, day 17, 18, they will mate. They mate once. Right around day 20, 21, that is when the female bug can start dropping eggs. Now, when you have multiple females now dropping eggs, that is normally when the parent will realize, oh my kid's got lice. That's putting you into the 3rd, 4th, and 5th week. Now, what will happen is those females that are dropping eggs, they will start to go others in the household. So when you find multiple people in the household that have head lice, someone has had it roughly a month at least, right? So if you've never treated, right, and you go to a lice place and they tell you that everyone has nits and no one has any bugs, and they're not showing you bugs, and you have not treated, they are lying to you. This happens a lot. Now, you have to understand, these places have a higher turnover rate of employees. So when they hire these people, a lot of them are paid based on how many treatments they do. Roughly, they'll get $25 to $35 for every treatment. Now, the public doesn't know this. So the questions you all need to ask is, how long have you all been in business? How long has that person treated me, been treating head lice? And then 2, if they tell you you have head lice, you best make sure that they are showing you lice, right? They are very easy to see, as you can see in this video I attached. They're not microscopic. And if the whole family has lice and you have not treated, someone will have a head full of bugs. If you just have nits and they're not showing you any bugs, they took you to the cleaners. Now, if you do go to a place and you do have head lice, absolutely, it's easy to get rid of if the person treating you is experienced. So a lot of people, these lice places will make it think that you can't get every nit out. You absolutely can get every nit out. The reason you can't get every nit out is when you have a high turnover rate of employees and you have people that's combing you that just got a job there. That's how the lice industry works. And they prey on your all's panic. This is how it goes down, and this is why I get in these groups and I teach you parents, because it happens all day long. I hear these stories all day long. Oh, we went to this big, beautiful franchise. Well, you went there because they spend a crap ton on marketing to show up right at Google. And everyone panics, so they click the first thing, and then they go to these places. And then a month later, they're like, I don't even think we had lice. I just got rocked. Like here in Cincinnati, we had just last year, we had 8 families come from one school. One school. The nurse sent them home saying they had head lice. They come in, not one kid had head lice. But I teach them all about it. And then the nurse says, Pete, can you come teach me? I made some big mistakes. Well, the one family that didn't come to us, that went somewhere else, guess what? They got charged $900. And they told them everyone had nits, but no one had any bugs. The parent was panicked because the school nurse told her she had lice. So why would she not believe the school nurse? The problem is lice isn't medical, and nothing against school nurses, but many of them, and I mean many of them, have no clue when it comes to head lice. The same when it comes to hairdressers, nurse practitioners. Lice isn't medical. None of these places have ever studied it. None of these nurses. So when the nurse tells you got lice, well, you just taught the believer. You run to these places and they're like, oh, the nurse told you, yeah, come on, y'all, we'll treat you all. And then guess what? They're going to pop you for $800, $900, $1,000. They don't need much business because this is what they do. They'll take you to the cleaners and you have no clue what's happening. And then when you finally realize, you're not going to say anything because you don't want anybody be known for head lice. And it's rinse and repeat. And not all places do this, but there's plenty of them out there that do. So I'm not going to say 100% you didn't have head lice because I didn't know. I didn't see, but sounds like you didn't. And if you do go to a good place and you do have it, they can get every nit and bug. You just got to know where you're going. Parents, do your research. I hope this video finds you all. Pete the Lice Guy.